Is Caitlin Clark playing today? Latest injury updates on Indiana Fever star. The Indiana Fever are set to face the Washington Mystics for the second time in less than a week in WNBA regular season action, and it will also be the second time in less than a week that Fever star Caitlin Clark will be relegated to watching the two teams play from the sideline. Clark is on the verge of missing a third game in a row due to a quad injury she suffered in the Fever's 90-88 loss to the defending WNBA champion New York Liberty on May 24. Even worse is that the team's injury woes have only gotten worse, and Indiana, 2-4, will ride a three-game losing skid into its rematch with the Mystics, 3-4, at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Washington beat the Fever, 83-77, in the first game after Clark's injury. Here's what to know about Clark's status for Tuesday's game against the Mystics and her timeline to return to the court. Is Caitlin Clark playing today? Clark is not expected to play in the Fever's rematch against the Mystics on Tuesday, June 3rd. It will be the third game in a row she misses while dealing with a left quad strain. This is the first time during Clark's college or professional career she has missed games due to injury. She played 139 games while at Iowa and 46 games during her first season plus with the Fever. The Fever initially announced on May 26 that Clark is expected to miss a minimum of 2 weeks while recovering from a left quad strain. Based on the timeline, she would also miss at least Saturday's rematch with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Her first potential return game is Tuesday, June 10th against the Atlanta Dream. "I don't know when it happened," Fever coach Stephanie White said of the injury, according to the Indianapolis Star. "I know, after the Liberty game, we got a message that something was going on with her leg and they were getting an MRI, and then we got the word." White clarified Clark's injury is a new one and not an aggravation of the left quad injury that caused the star point guard to miss a preseason game against the Mystics. The Fever were subsequently forced to sign guard Ari McDonald Monday via an emergency hardship exception. Sophie Cunningham and Sydney Colson were injured in the team's loss to the Connecticut Sun last Friday. Though Clark can't play for the Fever at the moment, she did sit courtside with teammates Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull when the Indiana Pacers closed out the New York Knicks in Game 6 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals last Saturday. Caitlin Clark stats 2025. Clark is the Fever's leading scorer and leads the WNBA in assists per game to start the 2025 season. Here's a look at the 2024 Rookie of the Year's full stats per game. Minutes, 35. Points, 19. Rebounds, 6. Assists, 9.3. Steals, 1.3. Blocks, 1. Turnovers, 5. FG%, 40.3. 3P%, 31.4.